And here is a look at the latest from the DOVE newsroom. I'm Demi DeSoto. Thank you for joining us. Portland police have arrested a 20-year-old man for vandalism in the riots in Portland, and the charges are in connection with vandalism during a riot over the weekend. Portland police said in a news release that they arrested Mateen Abdul Shahid on Tuesday at a residence about 30 miles southeast of Portland near Estacada. Police said Shahid was involved in numerous acts of vandalism and violence during a protest that turned into a riot, including damages on vehicles at a Toyota dealership costing thousands and thousands of dollars. Police say Shahid was booked into Multnomah County Jail on 6 counts of criminal mischief. The arrest comes after police and prosecutors put photos of violent protesters and anarchists online and asked the public to help identify them. Well, as the seasons change, so do the employment figures as Oregon retailers are gearing up for the holidays. It's a typical cycle that starts around, this time and carries over through the end of the year and into the first part of January. Loads and loads of merchandise line the shelves, shipping and logistics increase, and spin-off businesses also benefit in the short term as they see part of another cycle in Oregon. Oregon employment economist Nick Belichick details the ramp up for the holiday season for retailers.
Retail trade tends to add a lot of jobs in October. Well, retailers hired a lot in October, and in fact they added 900 jobs more than what we typically see, which means retailers are building up for the holiday rush.
And in the latest report from the state of Oregon Employment Department, retail sectors added approximately over 900 jobs during October, and many more to come this month and even into December. Well, on the employment front as well, the Oregon Department of Labor's new overtime rules go into effect on December 1st, and the regulations say that if you are a salaried employee, you must either get a raise to $47,476 per year or be paid time and a half for any overtime over 40 hours in a work week. Medford Chamber of Commerce CEO Brad Hicks helps us break down who in local business is going to be affected by the new overtime regulations.
Folks that used to be in that bracket between 23 and now 47, call it 5, who would have been exempt from overtime rules are now going to either be paid overtime or they're going to be converted to hourly employees, I suppose.
The Medford Chamber of Commerce is the largest business organization in the state of Oregon, representing over 1,200 businesses all across Southern Oregon. Well, a tentative agreement has been reached between Burlington Northern, Santa Fe Railway, and 7 environmental groups that sued alleging coal spills from the trains that polluted waterways in Washington and part of Oregon, too. Underneath the agreement that was announced by both sides, the BNSF agreed to conduct a 2-year study on physical covers for coal and petroleum coal rail cars. All right, let's take a look at our regional weather forecast, and as we do, we'll start off in Northern California. We're going to see some cool temperatures overnight for the next couple days. It'll warm up a little bit, but then rain coming in by Saturday. As you look at the Klamath Basin, clouds, sun, cool temperatures overnight, rain also by Saturday there in the Klamath Basin as well. As we look at the Oregon coast, pretty much rain, a tiny peak of sunshine on Thursday, but pretty much temperatures around 50 overnight, getting up to about 60 by Saturday at the Oregon coast. And for Central Oregon, the same kind of story, clouds, a little bit of sunshine, then rain coming into the forecast as the system moves in, 50 by the weekend. As we look at the Portland metro area, we'll see thunderstorms today, cleaning up a little bit as the next system moves in, and then temperatures in the upper 50s and rain pretty much for the next several days. And for Southern Oregon, we'll see rain, sun, a little bit of clouds, and more coming up for Southern Oregon. And that's a quick look at the latest from the DOVE newsroom. Thank you for joining us here. Join us every weekday morning for Mornings on the DOVE TV.